Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm John. In this video I'm going to show you how to make the super simple and easy cross. It only takes a couple of minutes, a couple of tools, and a couple of materials. So let's get to it right now. Okay guys, so before you start this project, just know there needs to be no measurements at all. Just however long you want it tall and however long you want it wide. That's the fun part about this project. You can do it in literally 10 minutes if you got the right tools. I recently got some new tools for Christmas this morning. My parents got me. They got me a Harbor Freight. See, these aren't like expensive high-end tools, but that's the good thing. If something breaks, you can go replace it easily. I got a Harbor Freight jigsaw. It works really good. I got an orbital sander, and I got a angle grinder, but it's inside because I'm not currently going to use it today for this project. You don't need no metal working or nothing. And you can do this completely with hand tools, like this Japanese handsaw that I broke. You can use it with this, and you can use some files and rasps like these. I got some rasps too. And I don't know why I said psst, but yeah, you can do it with files, rasp. You just need to make sure it's smooth. You don't even have to have this smooth. I just do it smooth because it's easier to use. So this is going to be my long board right here. It is, I think, 2 foot 4. I mean, I got it backwards. This is 2'4", and I'm going to be using, let's see, this piece of wood right here. It's got some coloring on it right here, but that's fine. I'm going to be using this. I am going to cut this, but it does not have to be a certain measurement. This is just something you can hang up on your wall or your front door or something like that. I made 2 of these so far today for Christmas. We had a get together at the house, and I made 2 of these. I made some paddles for my uncle, and I made a bunch of other stuff. But these are just some simple, easy projects you can start that'll help you get started woodworking. Some of these boards have like staples on the end of it from the tag that came with it, but you can just take a pair of pliers. This was a Christmas present from my aunt. It's a multi-tool set. It's got a pair of pliers, a little hand axe, and a box cutter knife. I'm just going to take this because it's a pair of pliers and just pull the nail out. Does not matter. And this is the only piece of wood you're going to cut. You do need something to mark with, and I use a Sharpie and a speed square, and just figure out about how big you want your cross to be. I want it to be about right there, so let's see. What'll be even with this? About right there. That'll be about good. It does not have to be perfect at all. I just put a little mark there, and I'm going to take the speed square and draw a line across, maybe a couple layers of line. And if you see any smoke back there, I don't know if you can see it, but we got a little fire going. So just take that, and we're going to cut it with a jigsaw. Wrong step. I said I was about to cut it with a jigsaw, but I grabbed the sander. So, let me actually move you guys so you can see it. Alright, so let's go. I am going to take the speed square and butt it up against the line so that the jigsaw goes in a straight line. That way it does not go off course, because it will do that with you. Okay, so I got that board cut. Now let's test how this is going to look. Okay guys, so that's how it looks. As you can see, my little workbench I built. My work area is a mess right now. It's just the back porch like I showed you guys in that last video. But now all we're going to do is start sanding some of the boards to make them smoother. You can do this with sandpaper with your hand, or if you do have like a sander or an orbital sander or a hand sander or anything like that, you can use that too. I'm going to use it because it's a lot faster. So let's go. And guys, you can get as fancy with this as you want to. Earlier, my aunt was wondering if I can make her a wooden, not a wooden, if I can carve her a heart inside. And I said, I don't know if I can, but I will try. And I tried it, and I did it. It's super simple. I'll do it for you guys on camera. It's a little more complicated than just sanding it, but it's still a super easy thing. All you need extra to do that is a drill. This is another thing I got for Christmas. It's another, it's a drill from Harbor Freight, and it's just something I can start off with that I can have at the house. So, let's see. First, I need to figure out where the placement's going to be of the cross. So I know I have all this room up here to do right there. I have all this right there. So I'm just going to draw a rough heart with a Sharpie and show you guys the process. Make sure you guys can see. Nope, you cannot. So right here. Okay, that's just a rough heart. I'm going to use this outside line right there, not the inside one. I messed up and made this one thicker, but this will be still okay. And like I said, guys, this is a quick project. I can do it in like 5 to 10 minutes if I'm not recording, but recording, I got to make sure you guys are in frame and stuff. So the first step is to sit here and drill a couple holes. Alright, so the next step, you take the jigsaw, and if you got a big enough drill bit, and you don't have to actually sit here and try to squeeze it in, but I got a bunch of drill bits, but I don't want to walk all the way to the truck just to come show you guys. So I'm just going to use a small bit right here. And what you do is you cut around the outside of the circle, but on the inside. I was trying to say inside, I said outside. Let's go. Okay, so that is a really rough outline of the inside. But all you got to do now, guys, is you can take a file, a rasp, or anything you want to clean up the edges inside. You can skip this whole process if you don't want to do this, but it's a nice little accent. I'm going to take this double-sided rasp and just clean it up. Yeah, so I got this the way I want it. It's not perfect, but it's the way that well, nothing's perfect, but it's how I like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and sand it a little bit more just to clean it up some. And guys, that's about it. All you got to do now is nail in your board to the other board, and if you want to, you can add a lanyard. So I'm going to show you the nailing in and adding a little hanger on the back. I said lanyard, but I meant hanger. So this is going to fit like this. Wait, I'm trying to figure out how I want this one. I'm actually going to have this one on the front, so I'm going to have it like this. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. I'm going to have it like this. So let me go ahead and nail it in and show you guys what I'm doing. Bring you guys back over here. And for this, you don't want to use like really big nails. You want to use some decently small ones. So I'm going to be using these long finishing nails. Need about 5. It's going to be these long finishing nails like this. This is perfect for this project. Okay guys, so I nailed 5 nails in it. One here, 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 and here. And I need to nail that one in more. Okay, now if you want to, you can come back and sand it down, and you can sit here and make sure all the nails are nailed in good. But you don't have to, just make sure everything's pretty flush. And I'm not going to sand it, that's just an extra step that you don't have to do. But I am going to make sure that these nails are flush with the wood. And if you want to hang this up, I suggest taking like a piece of rope like this and coming on the back of it and hanging, like nailing it in like this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And you want to find your center. That will be the center of the thing. So that about right there. So I'm going to put these about right here.